Hey, what's up, guys? So I haven't uploaded a video in a while, and I'm sorry for that because I've been busy. But anyway, if you have not seen the Talo upload, or well, the video I've uploaded to that channel, go check it out now because I'll leave an annotation, and I'll leave an annotation to TehBatmon because this is a battle against him. I bet you already know from the title. But this was an NU match, and I had fun with it. So I lead off with a throw because I love throw leads. They're just awesome. And he leads off with a Kangaskhan. He fakes out and then he switches out, goes into his Natu. I circle throw that thing out into Simisage, and then he goes in, or oh, he misses a Leech Seed, and I circle throw him out into a Lantern. Then he switches out into Tangela, and then he goes back into Lantern. Or I phase him out into Lantern. And the reason why I stayed in because I just really wanted to confirm what if he wanted to keep switching into Tangela, but I should have already had like processed in my brain that he would have just kept going into Tangela to sponge those physical hits. And Tangela looks very similar to a sponge, so it makes really good sense. Right here, I am going to be put to sleep, and he also gets off a Leech Seed. Um, every time I see Tangela, Tangrowth, a Rose Raid, or anything that puts you to sleep, I really don't expect that sleeping move. And I always expect like Leech Seed or something like that. But then, yeah, it always throws me off. And yeah, so he switches out, goes into his Lantern, and I say in, good thing that I woke up because now I get the Trick Room off and I can go into something to start attacking. I brought like two things with Trick Room because, well, I thought I'd use Trick Room and then I bring guys that abused it a bit. So this is the Octillery that I really wanted to try out because one of my friends, TFFM, requested it, and he requested like a Delibird and a Charizard, but then yeah, I didn't get good games with them, but this was a very good game I had with an Octillery. So he brings me down to 32 HP with a Thunderbolt. I was actually surprised that Octillery survived that hit, and then he goes into his Natu to take the Energy Ball, and I KO him with an Ice Beam. I do get a crit. If he wasn't a Violet user, then I'm pretty sure that mattered. I haven't run calcs. I really don't want to because I have no idea what kind of set he's running. I also have Sandforce on this Octillery because I missaved it. It should have had Sniper, and then it had like Sandforce. But here's the other Trick Room user. This is the Solrock. I set up a Trick Room now, and I think I just Acrobatics because this is a Flying Gem Acrobatics Solrock. And the reason why I have Acrobatics is because it also gets Recycle, and you can keep recycling your Flying Gem, which is pretty cool. I haven't used this thing though, except for like once. But I stay in because I really have nothing else to take a Giga Drain, or just a Giga Drain, but I really just wanted Trick Room off. So I'll go back into my Octillery, and he's fearing the Ice Beam, so he goes into his Lantern, but I thought he would switch it up a bit and go into something else instead of his Lantern. I do go for Fire Blast because Ferrothorns are in RU, and this was kind of made for RU because it has the Fire Blast. He goes into his Kangaskhan, and I get a crit again, and it's kind of funny because of all the crits I'm getting. It would have been very beneficial if I had the Sniper ability, because it would have KO'd this Kangaskhan in one shot. But I go into my Delibird, and Delibird kind of got a KO. I have no idea. But but he dies to life orb recoil, and yeah, Delibird doesn't get to do anything because it takes a close combat. Like yeah, it just dies to a close combat. Sock is such a powerhouse in NU. But I kind of want to say that it might move up to RU. I have no idea, but that's just my opinion. So he goes into his Tangela to take the circle throw, but then I just go for the storm throw, and well, because it's the strongest move, it also gets crits and it's stab, so that'll be doing the most damage. He's going for Giga Drain, so that means he'll be recovering up a little bit of health. And Tangela's special or attacking stats aren't that bad, so it'll be doing a bit to where it can recover up and survive a lot more. I don't KO this Tangela with my throw, which kind of sucked, so I had to bring in something else to KO it. But that's all that happened here, just me trying to KO it with Storm Throw and him Giga Draining. So I go into my Persian because it's special, and Tangela isn't too much a very special poke, or especially defensive poke. So I kill it off with a Swift because it's at low HP, of course, and he goes into his Sock. Yeah, I think it's Sock. I kind of get mixed up with Sock and Throw. But he kills me off with a close combat, and he's faster, so that means he's Scarfed. And I have nothing else to take a close combat. I have Autorno, which is weak to fighting, and then an Octillery, which is at pretty low health. So yeah, that was a good game to TehBatmon. I think he uploaded his side, I don't know yet, but he said he will. Go check that out whenever you guys want to. Request some pokes because I love getting requests. I at least got a couple of kills, or like 3 with Natu, Lantern, and Kangaskhan. I got 3 kills, I think, with Octillery, so that was great. Octillery doing work. But I'll see you guys hopefully next time, and yeah, aloha.